Griselda.
Hey guys, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey Walter.
Hi.
Let's see now. I also see Aleida. How are you doing, Aleida? Good
I'm
evening.
fine. I'm fine, teacher. And in the morning, I woke up at 4 a.m. After that, I take a shower. After I dress. ¿Cómo se dice?
You get dressed?
I get dressed me.
You get dressed?
After that, I go to the bus stop. And after that, I go to my work. In the 40 to 45, come back my home. And at this moment, I start up in the class.
Okay.
My day is every day similar.
So it's it is a routine. That's your routine.
Yes, no change. Okay.
Okay. So I guess that it usually changes only on the weekends, Aleida, that you do some other things.
Sometime.
Okay.
Yeah. Every weekends, similar to all weekends. Only weekends with my family or my friends. We are go sometimes sites. For example, when we are going to go to the Metro Centro or Plaza Merliot. Nothing different.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Aleida, for sharing a few things on how you do on your day-to-day.
Okay.
Let's see, what about Oneida? What about you, Oneida? How's everything going? Let's see, I guess Oneida is not available yet, so let me ask Erika. What about you, Erika? How's your day going so far?
Today I have been working all day, during all day. I took a rest in the afternoon, but just I haven't working all day.
So what's your schedule at work, Erika?
Well, my job, it's a flexible job, so I can start to work at whatever hour that I want, but I need to complete 6 hours every day, or 5 or 6 hours every day. I mean, I need to complete 60 hours in, I don't know how do you say, in 2 weeks, during 2 weeks, in 15 days.
So in 15 days, you need to complete 60 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, not that bad then. It is a flexible schedule then.
Yeah, it's a flexible.
Because if you said that you need to complete 6 hours every day, probably you can complete 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon, right?
Or 2 or 1 if I want in the morning, I don't know how to say en la madrugada también.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
Ujú.
That's interesting. Because that gives you a lot of flexibility to do your personal things.
Yeah, yeah, but I have three little children.
Let's see, I don't know, is it my internet or is it Erica's internet? I guess it's her connection. What about the rest? Can you guys hear me well?
Yes, teacher. I
Okay,
hear
yeah.
you.
Yeah, probably, yeah, I see that she got frozen. So probably it's her internet connection. Let's see, no worries, we will give Erica some minutes. Yeah, probably she had issues with her internet connection, but that's a quite good schedule, right? Flexible, very, very flexible. Let's see, what about the rest? Let's see, Paul said that he will be listening for a few minutes.
Hi, teacher.
And now I see Ricardo. How are you doing, Ricardo? How's your day going so far?
Basically, I think okay. Only I was doing a lot of homeworks of my university
I see.
because the next weekend is the last week of the university, and right
Okay.
now right now uh, I will do a lot of homeworks after class.
I imagine. So this might be the toughest part of the semester then.
Yes, I think, but I think depend of the signature.
Of the sick. Okay. Okay, cool. Just something, for example, homework, it's we cannot count it. So it's an uncountable noun. So instead of saying homeworks like this, instead of saying I have a lot of homeworks, you say I have a lot of homework
Okay.
assignments. You see?
Or activities. I don't know.
Yeah, or activities, right? But instead of homeworks, the correct way would be homework assignments.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, I know, but as soon as you finish the course, Ricardo, you will have more time off, especially in December.
Ooh, I hope.
You're hoping, okay. Okay, already then let me check on the rest. Okay, now I see Erica back. I guess you had an issue, Erica. And the rest, let's see, now I see Pablo, Dayanara, welcome. Remember that tonight's or last class for this module, okay? Have you received any other update from the academy in regards to when you're going to start the new group? Or not yet?
Not in my case, teacher, not yet, because yesterday I sent the I sent the ah,
The
I sent
documents?
the document, but in a few moments later, the me enviaron un mensaje que estaba malo ahora en la mañana, pero por lo mismo de que estuve haciendo tareas ahora todo el día no lo he podido volver a llenar porque lo tendría que volver a llenar todo porque me dijeron de que la ficha que usé estaba mala.
Okay. Yeah, just in case, try to fill it out because I don't remember if the deadline was yesterday,
Yes,
something
yes,
like that.
yesterday was the deadline.
Okay. Yeah, just in case.
Teacher,
Yes, Guadalupe?
I have a question about the diploma.
Ajá.
El diploma es en español porque me voy a tardar mucho en decirlo.
Okay.
Acerca del diploma que están mandando en el grupo es cuando terminemos todo lo de la plataforma. ¿O fue
Exactly.
aparte?
Yes,
Okay.
when you finish everything in the platform. And remember that since we have been combining the platform and activities here, so your scores will be from the activities that we have been doing here.
Okay. Es que sí, tengo el 95% y solo me falta un 5%. y
ya.
lo iba a terminar y quería preguntar si era sobre eso
Yeah.
o si era de otra cosa.
Exactly, it's from the platform. So as soon as you finish everything in the platform, then you get the diploma.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. So make sure that if you can finish it tonight, then even better. Then even better.
Teacher,
Yes, Pablo.
today I am working in my desktop,
Okay,
so I don't have a camera.
okay.
So I can't obviously to appear in the picture because I don't have a camera. Because I have a problem with my cell phone.
Okay. Okay, cool, Pablo. Yeah, you appear every day on the, I mean, on the
Okay,
screenshot, so it's
I
all
will
right.
I will try to look for a picture to put in.
Yeah, so try to look for one of the pictures, one of your pictures, so you can add it in your profile, and we would see it when we take the first screenshot.
Okay, perfect. Thank teacher.
Alrighty then, so great, thank you very much for making it tonight. Just before we move on, general details about today's class. Remember that tonight's or last class of this module, you need to stay tuned, and people from the academy will get in contact with you in order to let you know if we will continue on Monday or if we are going to continue in a different date. Okay, we should continue on Monday because they mentioned that we would have 2 hours. Okay, so for the next course, if we start on Monday instead of 1 hour and 30 minutes, they would be 2 hours. Okay, so that you just keep it in mind, because it will be from the 13th to the 30th. Okay, so they will try to complete it faster before December. And let me see what else. The second announcement would be that remember that when you finish all the information or all the pending assignments in the platform, then you get your diploma. The only one that was missing to complete the oral presentation was Kevin. So let's see, Kevin, I don't know if you can hear me or if you will complete it, because otherwise you would be missing that score. Let's see, Kevin. Let's see. I see Kevin there, but I don't know if he can hear me because he's the only one missing to do that specific homework assignment for the oral presentation. Okay, so keep that in mind. You have until tonight, ideally, to complete everything in the platform, because tomorrow I will be working on updating the attendance, your scores from the exams and all that. Okay, so we can have it ready. So keep that in mind. So those are the announcements, and now we basically move on. So let's try to remember a few of the things we covered last night. So let's see, maybe if I ask, let's see, Rebecca. So what do you remember, Rebecca? What did we cover?
I remember that we were working in the platform and the unit 5, the last unit that we have, and it's about the health and sickness, if I can remember.
Okay. So yeah, different health problems. So our main objective last night was to try to get some vocabulary so we could use it today, right? Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Let's see, Walter, do you remember any of the new words or new vocabulary that you learned last night?
I remember words how bleeding.
Bleeding. Okay, bleeding. That was one of the words we had for the vocabulary. Okay. Great, Walter. Jacqueline, any other one?
The yesterday,
Yeah.
the listening, the conversation, the complete the platform, and the modal verb can and can't.
Can't.
How we use can and can't. I
Okay,
remember
so
that.
the modal verbs we had can and should, right? Can and should. Okay, cool, Jacqueline. Thank you for reminding us about that. So maybe I can ask, let's see, Edwin, do you remember when we use can?
Okay, when you can, for example, peticiones.
Okay, so yeah.
I don't remember. How
So
do
we
you
have
say?
can, we use it for two things, for abilities, right?
Possibilities.
Abilities or requests, right? That's what we shared.
Request.
Or to make
Yes,
a request. For example, can you, this is a request. Can you give me an example, right? This is a request. And for activities, I mean, for abilities are things that we can do, right? For example, physical abilities. For example, who can give me an example for abilities? Let's see, maybe I'm going to ask Aleita. Go ahead, Aleita.
A question.
Yeah, but it would be an example using can to show something for ability, something that you can do, similar to what we covered last night.
Can you cook?
Can you cook? Okay, great. That's a great question. Can you cook? Okay, so we were talking about can for ability or requests. And also we had this other one that was about should, right? So maybe I'm going to ask, thank you, Leida. Now I'll pass this on to Madeline. So Madeline, do you remember when and how do we use should?
I remember that we use should for advice or suggestion. I don't know how you say this.
Exactly, to
And
give advice or suggestions. Excellent. So can you give us an example?
you should to clean the room.
Okay, you should clean the room. Okay, that's a great example. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, you should clean the room. Let's see, Hami, can you give us any other example to show, I mean, to give advice or suggestions?
You should take a shower.
Okay, you should take a shower, right? Probably if you sweat a lot. Probably after doing exercise, hey, you should take a shower. Okay, Martha, any other example using should?
You should drive careful.
Okay, you should drive, pay attention to this. You should drive.
Right.
Do we say
Careful.
careful or carefully? Any idea?
Carefully.
Carefully, right? When
Yes,
we use
carefully.
in order to tell how to drive, in this case, we need an adverb, right? We need an adverb. You should drive carefully. Careful is the adjective, right? Is the adjective. Hey, Martha is a careful person, right? It's an adjective. But to describe a verb, we need an adverb, right? You should drive carefully. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Alrighty then, thank you very much. So these were two things we covered. We talked about can for ability or requests. Hey, can you share your screen? Can you send me an email, please? Right? Can you call me? Can I call you? That is for requests. And should we use it to give advice or suggestions, right? Or suggestions. Okay. Great. So part of besides that, we talked about vocabulary such as bleeding and some other health problems. So I'm going to ask, let me see someone who has not participated yet. Let's see, Pablo. Do you remember any of the other words besides bleeding that we included in our vocabulary for health problems?
No, teacher, I don't remember any other words.
Okay, maybe someone can help you refresh your mind. Let's see. Rebecca, do you remember any other words?
I remember the word blood pressure.
Blood pressure. Okay. Okay, blood pressure. Let's see, Edwin, any other one? Let's see.
Teacher,
Yes,
yes,
Pablo.
I remember coach, but I don't. The coach is in Spanish is flu. They say the flu.
A cold.
Coach. Coach. I don't remember.
Cough.
Cough. Yes, cough is the same.
Cough. But cough is this is when you are coughing. Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah, still it's a health problem. We talked about headaches, right? When you have a terrible headache or when your back hurts, that we say, I have a backache, right?
Heart attack.
A heart attack that hopefully we will never get one because it's a little dangerous. Okay, most likely if you get a heart attack, probably you're going to kick the bucket. Okay, that is a common English saying. I'm going to erase this. When people die, some people say, you're going to kick the bucket. Kick the bucket, not literal, como que uno le va a pegar una patada, but you kick the bucket when you die. When you die, let's see. I'm sorry?
It's similar in Spanish, like hung up the shoes.
Yeah, it is similar. Yeah, it is similar to that one in Spanish. But we say kick the bucket. So that's why some people, before they die, they have something that is called the bucket list.
Bucket is a cubeta, no?
Yeah, exactly. But this one, the bucket list are the things that you want to do before you die.
Okay.
So for example, you can say, hopefully we're not gonna die soon, but you can say, this is part of my bucket list. I want to travel to this place, right? I want to travel. I want to get married. I don't know. It depends on your priorities, right? Okay.
There are movie with that name, bucket list.
The bucket list.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a nice movie.
It's from Morgan Freeman, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, and yes, Morgan Freeman and Richards. No, El Guasón, creo que was. I don't remember the name of another actor. Nicholson, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
You're right. Okay, so before we go ahead and start creating a role play, we'll go ahead and have some questions. Yeah, but those are nice movies now that you mentioned them. So look for the bucket list from Morgan Freeman. You'll enjoy it. So before we move on to the role plays to talk about possible advice that we can give to people when they are sick, you can say, I have a headache or a stomach ache, right? And we give them an advice. We're going to discuss these questions related to health, right? So I'm going to share a list of questions that we'll go ahead and discuss in groups, and then we'll try to discuss them in the main session. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. So I'm going to share these questions, not necessarily to cover them all, but ideally we need to discuss them in groups, okay? So let me know if you can see the image that I just shared right now. Can you guys see it?
Yes, in WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, the one that I just shared in WhatsApp, we have 15 questions. So in order to start warming up about this specific topic, then we'll go ahead and discuss these questions in groups. Now, let me ask you something. So what is our main objective with this type of discussion? Let's see. Let me ask Brenda. So what is our main objective with this?
Maybe use should and can give advice.
Okay, maybe to use should and can to give advice. Okay, or suggestions. Okay, great. Let's see, Oneida, any other thing that you think that probably is our objective for this discussion?
Maybe learn and practice new vocabulary.
Exactly, right. So right now we will just discuss these questions. Later on, we'll prepare a short role play in which we will give advice to other people about their health problems. So let me open up the groups, and I'd like to kindly ask you to accept the invites. Alrighty then, go ahead. I'm going to give you about 7 minutes for this, depending on how you're doing, and then we'll discuss them together. Here we go.
Me sacó de la reunión, teacher.
Let's see, Erica, I see that. I see you twice. I'm going to send you to a group.
It's not too much.
Llega, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, how's everything going?
You're
I'm gonna
welcome, teacher. You're welcome.
Right now, I'll discuss in
Spanish.
English.
Now, no Spanish.
No
No.
Spanish.
No
No
Spanish
understand
at all.
Spanish.
Okay.
I'm trying. Okay, Rebecca, you can read the second question, and you give advice or something you
Okay.
experience.
What are the best ways to avoid getting sick? I think that if we can avoid them trying to, as Aleida said, to exercise and try to eat vegetables that can give us a lot of vitamins in our body, and also go to the doctor if we to check our blood or the levels or to our blood. So I think that this is the best way to avoid them. Try to have a healthy life. I don't know.
Yeah, this the base for have the best the best health, because if you don't exercise or eat correctly, uh, and the most sure is that you have a sick or other enfermedades, ¿cómo que se dice?
Six. Enfermedades.
No, enfermedades.
Ahorita.
I don't know if the teacher say health problems. I don't know.
Dice. Así, dice hace.
Disease.
Disease.
Disease. Okay. Yes, you're sure, Rebecca. That's the best advice. The second one, what other? Leslie, you are here.
Leslie, you here. Please.
No, no estoy acá. No, I don't hear.
We want to
Yeah,
hear your voice.
I hear you.
I am
We need to
ghost.
hear your voice.
Yeah. Don't see you, but I hear you.
Really?
You can read the tier one question and you give advice or something.
Okay. Mm,
Number 3.
ok, es que casi no veo.
Okay.
Oh,
Espérense, le voy a dar vuelta. Ahí está. Sorry. Do you take vitamins? Do they really help people, or do they just have a I don't how do you say? Oh, I suppose teacher. Oh, ya se fue.
I'm here. What's the question number?
Number
Tier
3.
one.
It's a placebo effect.
Yeah, placebo effect.
Oh, placebo.
Placebo effect.
So do
Effect.
vitamins effect? So do vitamins really help?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you take vitamins? Vitamins.
In my case, I can say that they are really necessary because I am taking vitamins for my brain and I can feel the difference in my in my um daily routine because I don't know if it's a placebo of placebo because
Placebo.
I don't know if a placebo that I have I don't know but I think that they are very they help us a lot. I don't know.
I
In my
hear
case,
some doctor
I take
that,
these vitamins.
oh,
Nice.
No, check the age, please.
I hear that some doctor that if not necessary in your body, the vitamins not necessary. It's not necessary. ¿Cómo se dice? Tomarlas.
Yeah,
Take them.
to take medicines or I mean to take vitamins.
It's not necessary if you don't recommend it by a doctor. But if you need reinforced.
Bueno, es que vamos a tener que hacer un roleplay tratando de usar las preguntas que él mandó en WhatsApp.
Hey guys, the role play we will do it after we discuss the questions.
Okay.
So
But
right now, if you
only
want to
discuss the
start
question.
them right now, you're going to be in the same group.
Okay.
I will assign, if you want to start creating the role play now, it's okay, about how to give advice. Hey, I have a headache. Hey, you should take this vitamin or pill, for example, right?
Okay, teacher.
Yes, I'm trying to do that. And bueno, estamos tratando de hacer eso, acoplándolo a nosotros, como digamos, estábamos tratando de hacer un roleplay donde estamos en un grupo de amigos y alguien menciona que se ha enfermado y que, bueno, alguien le dice que le pregunta que con qué frecuencia se enferma y otros le damos las recomendaciones de qué debería hacer y qué debería dejar de hacer.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly like that.
We will get just a couple of questions.
You can create a couple of questions. Imagine that, yeah, you're having a casual conversation, and then all of the sudden one of you says that has been having a headache very often. Then some of you gives a piece of advice. Hey, you should try to do exercise, or you should go to a chiropractor. And then somebody else says, hey, I have the flu or something like that. And then somebody else jumps in to give another type of advice and so on, right?
Okay, teacher.
You can start. Right now, we are just going to discuss the questions and then I will give you time to prepare the role play, okay? So let me see how the other groups are doing. And in about a minute or two, we're going to go back. I will let you know. Thank you then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And by the way, is Kevin there? Let's see, Kevin, can you hear me? Because I want to check if he would still be doing the presentation. Let's see, Kevin. Okay, no problem. I got it. Thank you then. Let me check the other
It's not
groups.
hear me. Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Thank you.
One a year.
Maybe. In my case, people check up at
Hi, Martha, what was your group?
The group is the room 4.
4. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Let's see, Diana, do you remember the group number? Or a person maybe that you were with?
I remember Kevin, maybe.
Kevin,
Or
so you
yeah.
were in group 2 then. Yeah. There you go.
In my family, I don't know. I think anyone is the healthiest person. But I think I have a friend and he currently studies nutrition. And I think he start to have a healthy life. And I think the all the person I know, I think he is the healthiest person.
It's good if you know nutrition. No, I think that's it.
Yes, a little bit.
And Jonathan, what is more important to take care of, mental health or physical health?
Okay, I think is both, because you can't take care about your physical health if you don't care about your mental health, because it's like a one single thing, and you have to take care about your mental health with maybe with exercises like yoga, or with visiting a psychologist, and with, but uh, at the at the same time you have to do exercise, physical exercise, take care about your food, take care about uh, to be always in movement, no, not to be all with for example, with the people that work all day in a office, and they are sit all the day, you have to they have to do maybe walk in the mornings, or maybe for 5 or 10 minutes a day, by they have to be more healthy.
Yeah, it's important to take
Yes.
both of.
Okay, the time is gone. You are a lucky girl, Madeline.
Yeah.
Why is she lucky? Is she healthy?
No, because
She
she
is the
are going to
victim.
answer and another question.
Okay.
You are
Let
not the victim in this room.
Okay, let's see. Welcome back, everyone. So now let's see what we have discussed. There might be a few things that we probably didn't know about, like the placebo effect. Do you guys know what the placebo effect is?
No.
More or less.
More or less, who said more or less what a placebo effect is?
Me, Paul, me, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, it is when a people go to the doctor, or yes, go to the doctor because people feel sick, and doctor gave a advice or a pills, and they feel that get better.
They feel like they report to feel better, right? Even though the medicine or the treatment may be fake or
Yes,
non-existent, right?
because they trust in a doctor or in a medicine.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the placebo effect, right? Okay, very good. So now few questions before we move on to the role play preparation. So I'll randomly ask a few questions. Let's see. So I'll start with Daniel. So Daniel, are you a healthy person? Do you consider yourself a healthy person? And if so, how often do you get sick?
In my case, I think I will try. I will try a healthy person. I do exercise. Um, and yes, I think I have the person. And which the other question? Repeat, please.
How often do you get sick?
In my case, uh, 3 or 4 times in the year.
Okay, 3 or 4 times in the year. Okay, great. Thank you, Daniel. Now let me move on with Dayanara. So let's see, Dayanara. So what do you think that are ways that you can use to avoid getting sick? What are the best ways to avoid getting sick?
I think one way maybe take a or yes take a vitamins. It's I think is the best way, and also eat healthy food.
Okay, so those are the ways that you use to avoid getting sick. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Now the next one will be about the vitamins. So let me ask Fernanda. So do you take vitamins, or are they really just, or they just don't really help and it's just a placebo effect?
I always take vitamins.
Vitamins,
Because vitamins, okay. Because I'm very allergic, and I take vitamin C or C vitamin and others, but in others, and I think really help people.
Alrighty then. Thank you, Fernanda. Now maybe I'm going to move with Martha. So tell us, Martha, do you trust doctors completely or partially, or
Um, no understand, teacher.
Okay. So the question is, do you trust doctors?
Trust.
Trust.
What's the
Do you know the meaning of the verb trust?
trust? Enfermarse de la garganta.
No, that's throat. Trust
Oh,
is when you believe in that person, right? Or when you have some sort of confidence that that person is telling you the truth. So trust means confiar, okay? Do you trust in
okay.
doctors?
Yes.
You do completely or partially?
Partially.
Okay.
I am dentist teacher.
You're
She
a
is a
dentist.
doctor.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was aiming to ask you that question then. Okay, let's see. Great. Thank you, Martha. And the last question will be for Nilsson before we move on to our next speaking activity. So, Nilsson, in question 12, people say that laughter is the best medicine. So if you laugh, they think or they see it as a medicine. Do you agree with that?
I think, I agree that the laugh is it's a good medicine because the laugh, how do you say, sana?
Heals?
The laugh heals the soul,
Okay.
and it is more related to the soul, not to the body or physical, and how do you say, um, dolor,
And the pain,
or the
So
pain.
it heals the soul and probably physical pain.
Yes, for
Okay.
example, people who are in depression.
Okay. People who face depression. Okay.
Yes, right. Only that.
Already. Already then. Thank you, Nilsson. And the last question is going to be number 15, and I'm going to ask Paul. So have you ever faced a medical emergency? Paul, maybe not yourself, but maybe a family member, a friend.
Well, I guess just into occasion, two times.
Mhm.
Well, the first one I remember was around 5 or more years ago. I
Mhm.
was walking in San Salvador in downtown,
Mhm.
and I saw an old man that fall down and hit
Mhm.
his head and started
Mhm.
bleeding. So no one said anything and do anything. So the first thing that I do is take my cell phone and call 911 and said, hey, in this corner, one old man fall down and hit his head and start bleeding.
Mhm.
And then the policeman start to, what is, what he hit your father? Your father? No, no, I just see it and that's all. And then the another time was with my grandma.
Mhm.
She when she was alive, she get sick, so we have to start to go to the hospital, to a lot of doctors to get her well. But well, that happened maybe around 10 years ago,
Mhm.
and she passed away 5 years ago.
Okay. I understand. I'm sorry to hear that, Paul.
No worries.
Okay, great. Thank you then for sharing those details. Okay, now guys, we are going to move on to the next activity. Same groups, okay? So in the case if someone gets kicked out because of internet connection, when you go back, just tell me, teacher, please send me to the group number 5, group number 4, in case if you face any issue. Now we are going to try to create a short role play to specify, imagine that you're having a casual conversation with your friends, and then you mentioned that you're having a health issue, right? A health problem, a headache, a backache, that you fell down or something happened to you, and they will give you recommendations. Ideally, you should use the word should to provide, to give advice or recommendations, okay? So we will quickly create the role play and then we will share it with the rest of the class, okay? Is it clear about what we need to do?
La teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, then go ahead. I'm going to give you about 10 or 11 minutes, and when we go back, we present, okay? Thank you then. Let me open the groups, and there you go.
Good evening. Teacher, ¿me puede asignar un grupo, please?
Yes, Ursula, I'm sending you to group number 6, okay?
Okay, thanks.
porque tiene que trabajar mañana. El otro le puede decir que él entiende también, pero que
Pero,
su salud es más importante que el
pero,
trabajo. Pero es de
pero bueno,
incluirse a
ahorita
todos, porque
no sé si en su momento van a estar todos también porque no han respondido los demás.
pueden confirmarnos si están, porfa.
Let's see, Edwin, Hami, I don't know if you guys are there
Yes, I'm here.
available. Okay, Edwin's there. And what about Hami?
I'm here, teacher.
I'm arriving my at home. That's why I was not participating.
Ah, okay. Cool. We will have about 2 more minutes, guys. If not, we'll do it with the ones available. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thank you then. Hey guys.
Hi, teacher.
You
Hi.
were speaking Spanish. So get ready because we have about a minute or so and then we'll go back to do the role play, okay?
Okay. Mm.
Okay.
And
Jonathan is here.
then John.
Jonathan,
Okay, okay. On remedies too. Okay. Maybe you can write I feel a little sick too. No. A little tired.
Mhm.
A little tired.
Hey, welcome back.
Teacher, I didn't finish.
We didn't finish.
You didn't finish. We'll try to do it with the ones that are ready, right? Because we don't have more time.
No.
Or you can how do we say this? Improvise. Improvising's good. Let's see. So
We
let's see.
finished, teacher.
So what was your group, Ursula?
Number 6.
Number 6. Okay, so
Yes.
the last will be the first. Why not? So group number 6. Let's
I need
show the
to
others.
read that conversation.
Go ahead. Surprise me. Surprise me, please.
Okay.
In 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, how are you?
Fine. Thank you. What about you, Carla and Ursula?
So, because I was sick last week.
Oh, really? I had a heavy week. Tell me about it. Were you sick?
I was sick, COVID.
Oh my God.
Go away, go away.
So do I.
Go wrong.
Okay. Okay, I like the sense of humor on that part. Okay. I like the sense of humor. Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. Let's see now. Probably we'll try to get people from group number 5. Let's see. Are you guys ready? In group 5, we had Dayanara, Madeline, Erika, Pablo, Jonathan, and Walter. If you didn't finish, let's try to quickly improvise it. We have about a minute or two.
Okay.
Teacher, the screenshot too.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I need to take the screenshot. Yeah, before we move on, can everyone open your cameras? Let's see. Let me just move this part right here because I need to take this screenshot. So get ready, open your cameras. Today is November 9th. Okay, so ready? And I'm going to take the screenshot right now in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see. That was the first screenshot. Get ready for the second one. Let's see, ready for the second one. Oh, hold on, my computer got stuck. Okay. Okay, I'm taking the second one in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got both screenshots. Alrighty then, now you may go ahead and continue with the role play.
Hi, Walter. How are you?
I'm not good because I have a headache.
Really? You should take a painkiller and drink a lot of water.
You should take a rest, Walter.
Yes, you should take home remedies too.
I feel a little tired because I worked too much today. What do you think, guys, I can do to feel better?
I think you have to take a vacation, Jonathan.
Yes,
Rest.
that is.
Yes, I think too.
Yes, you need to take a rest.
Yes, I should.
Teacher.
Alrighty then, is that it?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, great. Thank you, group number 5. Let's move on with number 4. We had Oneida, Sara, Martha, Nilsson, and Fernanda.
Okay. Hello, girls. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. But what about you?
I don't feel very well. I think that I broke my arm.
How did it happening to you?
I was playing soccer and I fell.
Did you go to the doctor after that?
No, yet. I just put in on ointment.
You should visit a doctor to put a cast in your arm.
But first, you, I mistake. But first, you should say you X-ray.
Yes, I will go for that. Thanks.
Bye. May
Bye.
you
May you
recover
recover
soon.
soon.
Okay, thank you then.
Only that.
So if you fail, then you should get the x-ray, right? To check if your bone is not broken. Okay, great. So that was group number 4, right? Then group 3, Jacqueline, Nestor, Freddy, and Marisela.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you may start.
Okay. What do we do when we had the flood, Freddy?
Oh, in my case, I take pills, and if I don't get better, I go for a pyrogrid injection.
And you, Diana?
My God, in my case, I hope it will happen.
And you, Jackie?
In my case, I get bronchitis very often, and what I do is go to the doctor because I get very sick. They give me a strong
Antibiotic.
antibiotics, sometimes injections and syrup.
And you, Nestor?
When I have the flu, I drink lemon tea and some pain relievers, and sometimes I also eat ice cream.
In my case, I drink some more tea with lemon and ginger. But when I am in a serious condition, I take injection.
Okay, let's see, is that it, guys? Is that it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
right. Okay, excellent then. Thank you very much. Just take that into account. That is antibiotics, right? Antibiotics. Okay, then we have the group number 2, Edwin, Jami, Ricardo, and Guadalupe.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, so when you're ready, you have about a minute and a half. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't know if my group are here.
Let's see, guys.
It's the group 2.
Yeah, group 2.
So
Uh,
I share the screen
can
right
you?
now, and maybe
Okay. Thank you.
you can see.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
And I think the only speak two person because we don't have time to.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So hello. So hello, how are you?
How are you?
Fine,
How are
and
you?
you?
Good, but I get sick and I feel fever and headache.
You should go to the doctor tomorrow, and right now you could sleep and drink a medicine.
I shouldn't because I work tomorrow.
Oh, I understand, but your health is more important than your work.
Okay, I am going to the doctor tomorrow. Do you know someone?
Yes, you could go with Dr. Ramirez. I was sick the last week, and look at me, I'm feeling very good.
Okay, I will go tomorrow. See you.
See you.
Okay, great. So you're visiting Dr. Ramirez then. Okay, excellent, guys. Thank you very much. We will not have enough time for the group number 1. You're lucky. This time the first was last. And we finished tonight. Remember, we don't have classes tomorrow. You're gonna be off tomorrow. And just stay tuned for people from the academy to get in contact with you and let you know about the next module. And let me see what else. Make sure that if you're still missing to finish the part in the platform, make sure that you finish it tonight. Okay, and we'll see each other hopefully in the next module. Okay, so it was really good.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Para inscribirnos en el siguiente módulo, ¿era hasta ayer o todavía se puede hoy?
If I'm not mistaken, the deadline was yesterday.
Okay. Thanks.
But just in case, try to send it in the WhatsApp group and they will let you know if you can still enroll in the next one. Okay.
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 Thank
Any
you so
other
much,
question,
teacher.
guys, before we move on? It was a pleasure, guys, to be with you in this module.
I really
Thank you,
appreciate your class. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you, teacher.
It was
See
a
you
pleasure.
guys.
I
So much.
Enjoy the
learned
rest
a
of your
lot
night.
with
This teacher,
you, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
See you
And
guys.
thanks for
It
your
was
patience. Thank
a
you.
good time.
Hopefully in the next module, teacher.
Hopefully we will see each other in the next module.
when?
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
See you then.
Thank you very much.
Si le veo a un metro, le voy a tirar una
Don't get
Thank you
drunk
so much.
tomorrow. Don't get drunk tomorrow.
Yeah, don't. Please do not.
Bye,
See you
And if
guys.
then.
you,
Bye.
and if you do,
Bye.
invite me.
If you do invite me, please do.
Yes, invite, please.